4 and welcome to Wednesday's Maths. So this week we've been looking at money. Now today I want to have a look at converting money, and that just means how many pence are there and how many pounds are there, and can we round up the pence to make a whole pound. Now it sounds confusing, but don't worry, it's okay. So we've got 100 pennies, 100 pence, and that is equivalent, is the same as 1 whole pound. And that's the rule that we need to know. 100 pence is the same as 1 pound. So let's try 200 pence. How many pounds are in 200 pence? Should be £2. What if we went up again to 300 pence? 300 pence would be the equivalent of £3. Okay, but the main rule that we need to know is the top one, because this helps us with the other coins as well. 100 pence is the equivalent, the same as £1. Now when we have money, we have lots of different coins. So if we had 50 pence and we had another 50 pence, okay, I know 5 add 5 is 10, and that means that I know 50 add 50 is 100. Now let's go back. What was the rule? 100 pennies is £1. It's equivalent, the same as. So if I added these two together, if I added the 50 and the 50, 50 add 50 is 100. So it would equal 100 pence. But we don't say 100 pence. We say £1. Okay? So, going back again. Now we're going to mix it up a little bit more. We're going to have a 50p. And we're going to add another 50p, which we've just done. And we know that that was 100, which was £1. But I'm going to add another coin in now. Okay, 50 add 50, well that equals 100. So 100p adds 10p. 100 adds 10 is 110. So I know I've got 100 there because that's in my hundreds column. It's my tens column, my ones column. If I've got 100 there, that's the equivalent of £1. And then here I've got a 10. So my 10 would go after my decimal point because that's in pence now. And I have to put my decimal point in to separate pounds from pence. That'd be £1 and 10p. But the main rule we need to know is 100 pence is equivalent to £1. So if we saw 110 pence, I've got my 100, that's a pound, and I've got my 10 pence left over. So let's have a look at what we've got for today. Your learning question is, can I change between pounds and pence? So we've just done that. 100 pence is the same as £1. £1 is the same as 100 pence, it's equivalent. So what you're going to do is complete the amounts to make them equal. So 418p. Now I am just going to flip back again to what we've just done. 100 is £1, 200 pennies £2, 300 pennies £3. So then if I go back onto this, 418, I'm in the hundreds. So my hundreds there, I've got 4, so it's £4. And what was my pence in my tens and ones? 18, £4 and 18p. Now we're going to do the inverse, we're going to do the opposite. £5, right, I'm going back again. 100 is 1, 200 is 2, 300 is 3, so 400 was 4, so 500 was 5. 500 was 5. 500. 500, but I've got my pence there, so I'm not going to put my zeros in because they're not being a placeholder. I'm going to add in my tens and my ones, which were 92. 592p. Right, last one. £7. How many hundreds in £7? 726p. So it's going to be 726 in my tens and ones, 26p. So I've converted them now from pence to pounds. Okay, but you wouldn't have an item priced in a shop for 726p. You would have it priced as £7.26, but you want to know the value of it. How many pennies would go into that £7? Right, okay, so here I've got an equality statement. So this is equality, it's Charlie Crock. Remember Charlie Crock when you think of equality. It says to circle the amount that will complete the statement. Charlie Crock is facing that way. He needs to have a bigger number on this side. And I can choose from either this amount, which I don't know yet, I need to count it up, or this amount. So I know that's 823p. Convert it now. 800 pence is how many pounds? £8. Because I've got 800s there. I've got my tens and my ones, so I've got £8. And then my tens and my ones are the pence. I use a decimal point to separate it. 23p. So I've got £8.23p for that. Let's count this one up. £2 add £2, 2 add 2 is 4, add a £1 is 5, £5, and then I need to count up this bit here, my pence. 10 add 10, 20, add 5, 25, 25 add 2, 25, 26, 27. So that's £5.27p, and then I've got £7.09p. Which one of these three are going to be larger, because Charlie Crock's eating the larger number that way, larger than £7.81? Well, here I've got more than £7, I've got £8. So this is going to be the amount that is larger than £7.81p. Take these off. There we go. So put these amounts in order from the smallest to the largest. We've got A, B, and C. Now, to do this, we need to convert the amounts. So we've got £4.46p. I'm going to put it with my decimal point so it looks the same. So £4, separate my pence, 46p. Going on to B, I've got 391p. 300 pennies is in how many pounds? 100's in 1, 200's in 2, 300's in 3. So it's going to be £3, cross off my hundreds. How many pence is left now? 91p. Separate it with my decimal point. 91p. So I just need to work out C now. So let's count with the pounds. £1, £2, £3. We've got £3 there. £3, 50. £3.50. And now I've got another 50 pence there, and I know that 50 add 50 is 100. 100 pennies is the same as £1, so I haven't got £3. I've actually, because with this one and this one, I've actually got 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 2 pound, £4. And now let's have a look what I've got for my pennies. Separate them with the decimal point. 20 and 1 is 21. Right, that's the first step done. Now I need to put these amounts in order from smallest to the largest. What's the smallest amount? Let's look at the pounds first. £4, £3, £4, 3. Right, so B is the smallest. Then I need to work it out between A and C. So I've got £4, £4, they're the same. Move on to your tens. 40p, 20p. Okay, 20p is smaller. So I'm going to go for C and then A. Okay, so these are some of the questions that you're going to have. If they are a two-step problem, just convert. Remember the rule that we looked at right at the beginning of the lesson. 100 pennies is equivalent, balance, the same as £1. So I know, even if I've got a trick question where there's two 50p pieces, yes, they equal 100 pennies, but that's equivalent and it's balanced to £1. Remember the rule.